there. I'm just signing in to inform everyone of a group called Credo Action, and they are actively lobbying members of the House of Representatives against the Trans-Pacific Partnership. They are specifically trying to reach Nancy Pelosi, who is basically the House leadership. And they're trying to get Nancy Pelosi to show any interest in responding to questions on her stance for or against the Trans-Pacific Partnership. She, leader of the House, has been pretty quiet on the issue, although others have spoken out. Hillary Clinton has spoken out against her own Trans-Pacific trade deal, which she helped to author. Bernie Sanders has spoken out against it. Harry Reid has spoken out against it. Elizabeth Warren has spoken out against it. Nancy Pelosi, who has the power to stop that a vote on the TPP, she has the power to stop it from coming to the floor of the House. And so if it does come to the floor of the House, we can look at Nancy Pelosi as the reason why. Although she may do the default, well, that's what Barack Obama wants me to do. I think Credo is specifically looking for members of the House to lobby because they answer directly to people in their districts. Supposedly, some of them answer to Wall Street and the mega multinational corporations who are trying to push the Trans-Pacific Partnership through Congress, both the House and the Senate, without discussion, debate, or amendments. They're trying to ram that through the Congress, the same way Bill Clinton rammed NAFTA through Congress. Even though he claimed that he was against it, he made some cosmetic changes to NAFTA and said, okay, it's great. And then he got it lobbied through both houses in Congress. And some people think that not only Barack Obama, but also Hillary Clinton are combining forces, playing bad cop, which is Barack Obama, and good cop, which is supposed to be Hillary Clinton, but who's buying that? Hillary Clinton as good cop on Trans-Pacific Partnership. So, I mean, we've seen it before. Again, the internet never forgets. We saw what Bill Clinton did with NAFTA. Prior to NAFTA, we didn't have the internet, really, for very long, with all that history on it. We didn't have a Bill Clinton at all to really have any comparison to. And we didn't have that level of a free trade deal. But now we have all of that. We know what Bill Clinton is about. We know the direct effect of NAFTA. We've got 25 years to review the effects of NAFTA, which are not good. We have the internet to research this topic and a way to communicate with each other about this topic and to pass on knowledge to the next generation. And then we just have the methodology of how it was passed. We have 2 decades, well, more than 2 decades of flip-flopping on these trade deals and income inequality, and we have knowledge of how Wall Street negatively affects our legislation in the way that Wall Street has attempted to purchase politicians that are supposed to actually represent the people and not multinational corporations. We have the advantage with Trans-Pacific Partnership that we did not have with NAFTA. And so people are combining forces and stepping up the aggression against these fair trade deals. And while there's been some repeating of a Bill Clinton type of negotiations surrounding NAFTA where, game playing, let's just call it what it is. It's game playing. They're calling it negotiation. They're calling it politics and pivoting. It's games. They're playing games with our lives, with our economy, with our income, with our health and our wealth and our sanity and our safety. They're playing games. And Barack Obama and Hillary Clinton are playing games with our lives. And Nancy Pelosi's being kind of hush hush, not really coming out for or against, just whatever she's doing. I don't even know what that's about. But this group is saying that we need to step up the aggression against this Trans-Pacific Partnership because we cannot count on our Congress, our congressional representatives, and our senators to protect us. They've been unreliable. These are the same representatives and senators who decided to be superdelegates against a platform that called out the Trans-Pacific Partnership for the corporate power grab that it is. These are the same senators and representatives who attacked Bernie Sanders for coming out against the Trans-Pacific Partnership. They're unreliable, and that's why we have to watch them. And that's why we have to watch Nancy Pelosi. We have to keep our eye on Chuck Grassley and Chuck Schumer and Mitch McConnell and everyone else who said one thing and meant another and did another and said some things, and maybe we'll just change it a little and we'll pass it. We have to keep an eye on everyone. And so the more you learn, the more you're able to educate yourself, and the more you'll be better armed against the Trans-Pacific Partnership.